Good morning, everyone. We've made it to Friday again. So exciting. So let's get ready with me. Today is a special day because it is my my youngest granddaughter's 13th birthday. So happy birthday, Stella. Nan loves you so much. Also, I have a lunch date today. Who would have thought? I actually have a lunch date today. We have some family coming over and we're going to just have a quick have lunch and a visit. So I also am 69 years old. My name is Peggy and I am your mature skin makeup person, girlfriend, whatever you want to call me. My favorite is Saint because we use 3 shades to create 1 layer of makeup. And of course, in your palette, your lip and cheek is strictly it's your choice. So all we need is this one little tin. This is my makeup bag today, and this is my brush, and I am good to go. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is use our contour shade. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no way that is going to match you. Well, because contour is a cool, dark shade that what we're doing is creating shadows. We are defining our faces and we are sculpting them, especially because we have to, or I feel I have to, in my 60s, 70s, 80s. 70s coming really soon. So what we're going to do is put it on the hard parts of our face and it's going to lift and define. So like I say, we're sculpting to try to camouflage the distractions or the wrinkles, let's be honest, the wrinkles to where we put focus on a center part of our face and not so much on the all over. So we're not going to we're going to have makeup all over, but we're not going to use one shade. Okay, so we're going to come and feel for that cheekbone, and we're going to start right about the corner of the eye and go up towards the ear. And we're just creating a shadow. Now, I do, from weight loss, have a natural shadow right there. So I try to kind of blend the two in together so it doesn't stick out so bad. So same thing over here. See, that's just a shadow from loss of volume from weight loss. There we go. There we go. I'm healthier, but my face sunk in. Let's put it that way. Oh, well. It is what it is. So now we have it on our cheekbones, and that is going to lift our faces and give us more of a chiseled look that we had way back in the day. You know, I used to get kind of aggravated with myself because I didn't like the way I looked in my 20s or 30s. Of course, I didn't think I looked as good as I didn't look my best. Let's put it that way. I don't think any of them think they look their best at that age. So all I can say is embrace it, gals, because guess what? It only gets worse. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of contour on my pinkies, rub them together, and let's just contour my nose. Now, why do we contour our nose? It gives it a little bit better of an appearance. And all it does, it makes it look a little bit more elongated. And it also gives a little bit more narrow of a look. Now, if I was going to spend money to get something corrected on my face, my nose wouldn't be it. So my nose isn't one of my issues. That doesn't bother me. But I love contouring it. Let's put it that way. Okay, so contour also can be eyeshadow. It can also be, you can fill in your eyebrows and you can use it as eyeshadow, and it's just a really good all-around thing. And I'm going to show you, we're not going to look like this. It's going to get better. Let's put it that way. Now we're going to move to the concealer shade, and concealer goes in the center of the face because this is where we're going to brighten, and it's going to go where the light naturally hits our face. So we're going to go between the eyebrows on the forehead, down the center of those 2 contour lines on our nose. Now, can you see how much narrower my nose looks now? And again, it's strictly, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like smoke and mirrors, but that's okay. It's 69. It works for me. So then we're going to catch the Cupid's bow. See, we're making the bar of, or the length of the T and the center of the chin of our T-zone. Now we're going to come back and we're going to catch the bar. And that is going to be the outer corners of our eyes and the inner corners of our eyes. Now, I know you've probably seen many of the younger gals who can take their concealer and go all the way under their eyes. Those days are over, ladies. We both know it. Let's embrace what we are. That is such an exciting thing for me, is that, yeah, I want to look like me, but just a little bit better. And that's what this Saint Cream can do. Now, the crepe skin under my eyes, that's why we're not plastering it on underneath there. As we blend, hi, Marcy, how are you? I'm so glad you joined. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoyed the trip. It looked wonderful. But we're going to go, as we blend, we're just going to put the least little bit of product under our eyes because, again, we just don't want to do that. All right, so now we're going to come to the third shade, which is going to be our main shade. And the main shade I like to call a filler shade. We're going to put it where we don't have any other makeup. Now, the whole premise behind Saint is we're not layering. We're going to have one layer of makeup. We're not layering, we are marrying the ends. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going, as we blend, we're just going to cross over the least little bit, but each shade is going to stay in its own lane. And that is the beauty of using these, because these three shades are custom color matched to me. You would need to be custom color matched, and that's what you have me for. It's 100% free. It's my gift from me to you, and there's no obligation to buy. Absolutely none. I'm happy to do it for you. If you do buy, hey, thank you very much for supporting me. But if you don't, well, keep watching and let's just be friends. Now, you can blend at this point if you like. I prefer to go ahead and add my lip and cheek and my blush. And again, yes, this is your entire face in one palette. But I like to go right here above my contour with my blush, right above, high on the cheekbone. Notice I'm not coming down to the apples of my cheeks because the apples of my cheeks are much lower than they used to be. So yeah, that's not something that we want to do now. And then there we go. You just add your lipstick. Now, if you say, my God, I would never wear that shade, that's okay. You pick that shade. And there's a ton to pick from. There's reds, there's pinks, there's corals, there's browns. The choice is yours. There's even nude for those of you who are like, I only wear nude. No problem. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to blend. This is cream makeup, so it does need to be set. So what I would like to do is, what I like to do is set as I go. So I spray my brush. We're going to give it, there we go, a squirt there and a squirt there. Tap it into our palm just to be sure that there's not a big glob somewhere. And then we start. I like to start at the jawline. That's just me. You can start where you want, but I kind of like to stay in the same shade and do the lighter shades, then come back and catch the contour. So I'm just going to circle blend at this jawline and drag it down the neck. There we go. And again, you're using less product. If for some reason you feel sticky or cakey with this makeup, you're using too much. And that's the beauty, is one of these little tins will last you, it depends on how often you wear it, but wearing it every day, probably 3 to 4 months, and they're $16 each. So we're not talking about breaking the bank here. It's very budget friendly on Social Security or whatever your income may be. And you only have to replace the tins that you need. You don't have to start from scratch again. And that to me is a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm going to flip my brush around and see how we're just tapping under the eyes, because we don't want a whole lot of product in that crepe skin. There we go. And we're just pressing it into our skin to where it's going to become a part of our skin. It's going to move with our skin. You don't want to blend it all together like you would if you were putting one shade on. Again, the importance of keeping each shade in its own lane. And there you go. Now let's catch this contour. Notice I don't really put a lot of contour underneath my bangs because it doesn't show. Now this is when you want to be really careful and you want to go up into that hairline with your contour, because when you turn to the side, you don't want that white scalp line. If you're like me, I have hair loss as well. This is Naomi. I had slept on Naomi. I know it came out last year, but Marcy, I had slept on Naomi, and she's beautiful. I don't know. I guess when they do the new releases, you kind of get caught on a favorite. But this one, Naomi, I love this lip and cheek shade. There we go. All right, now we're going to catch these cheeks. So we're going to tap up and down just to soften the contour just a little bit. Then we're going to grab it and just drag it up into the temple. So there you go. See, no blend, blend. See how this it blends like butter. But again, you don't want to swirl it like we were taught and like you do if you have just, if you're using one shade all over your face. Oh, I know. I just slept on Naomi. I don't know why. I shouldn't have. I came across her when I was sort of looking for something else, and I'm like, ooh, what is this? And I flipped it over, and I'm like, I loved it when it came out, but I got caught on another one. So just one of those things. And there you go, guys. We got it. We're done. Look at the glow. Look at the shine. I'll even get close up to where you can see. Yes, I have wrinkles. I have crow's feet. I have jowls. I have it all. But it's me, just a little bit better. And actually, if I weren't talking to you, I could do this in probably, I know 5 minutes or less, probably 3 minutes or less, because the more you do, the more that, the quicker you get. Now, the other thing is be careful with your blending because you can blend it out. So that's a good and a bad thing. The good thing is if you make a mistake, just blend it out and you can come back and fix it. The bad thing is if you're in a hurry and you blend it, you blend it out, then it's not there. But it's, again, you will learn. It's just a small learning curve. And believe me, I started wearing this makeup at 64 actually. So if I can learn a different way to do makeup, then you can too. Now this is just a little bit more of a shine than I prefer. Some love the glow, love the shine. I love the glow. It's just a little bit shiny for me. Well, Saint has, this is just a larger palette that you can travel with. This holds 12 tins. So what I'm going to do is just tap in a little bit of blurring powder, and I'm just going to press it where I think I need to just calm the shine down just a tad. But look at that. Even with powder, the glow comes through. I cannot tell you how much I love this makeup. It's just been a part of my life, and I don't know where I would be without it. I really don't. And again, it helps camouflage the distractions, the flaws, or whatever I don't like, on my face. I can tweak it just a little bit to make me look my very best. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. If you'd like a color match, because you do need to be color matched to this cream, because these 3 shades probably won't be yours, because again, they're custom color matched to me. But if you want me to custom color match you, again, free, no obligation to buy, I need a makeup-free selfie. What I want you to do is go to a window in your home, not that has sunlight coming through, just natural light. Pull back the curtains and raise the blinds. And I want you to take your phone, well, here's my phone right here, put it in a selfie, and then facing the window, you want to be looking at the window, shoot a makeup-free selfie. Try to get a little bit of your neck and your chest if you can. And again, no makeup. And I can color match you. And it takes about 24 hours, sometimes a little bit less for me to get back to you. Depends on when I get the notification. Oh, thank you. I tell you, I have embraced short hair. I really have. And I've embraced the gray. I love the gray. I really do. It's not all grown out yet. It's not white yet, but I love the gray. I really do. And I love the fact that I only have to get a cut now. I don't have to get color and highlights and whatever else I used to get. I used to spend a fortune on my hair. Now I just go get a cut, quick blowout, and I'm done. I am done. But thank you. Yes, I love my haircut too. So again, if you would like to be color matched, I'm here to do it for you. Just send me a message and I'll get everything to you, or just comment match and that'll start the conversation with us. And again, free, no obligation to buy. Thank you so much for joining me today. You've blessed me with your presence. You be the reason someone smiles today. And I'll see you next time. Also, if you're not satisfied with your purchase, if you do, Saint has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I guess my question is, what do you have to lose? All right, let me take a quick screenshot of this because I will see you again next time. Bye, everyone.